Ready for it to go in?
Almost.
What are we waiting on?
Well, you can go check and see what the oven is. We're waiting on the oven to reach temperature.
Well, it doesn't really need to reach temperature. It just can heat that.
It's got to be above what it was a few minutes ago. What is it now? Flashlight might help.
I think it's 300 or something like that.
I doubt that, but go ahead. Takes half an hour for it to heat up. Now wait a minute. Oh, but don't walk in front of me. Okay, you just did. Hold on, I'm getting a picture of it. And I'm coming to look at some other things on the table. Wingtipless bird. No wingtips on that bird.
Alright, here we go.
David Atkins, good turkey, wild raised with Warren Lightsoul, but the Amish lady who plucks his birds always cuts off their wingtips, to Ian's dismay, because he loves the crispy wingtips. John puts it in the oven. It's about 7:50 a.m. And it'll come out again in 20 minutes for basting. Every 20 minutes till it's done.
So the sound of Thanksgiving is tick, tick, tick of the
Yeah.
timer. Tick, 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 tick. You get a picture of that?
And here is the
It's a
dressing at its preliminary stage.
I hope we'll have enough.
3 pounds of cornbread, full bag of bread, crumbs, about a quart of chicken broth already in it, another half quart to go, and chicken fat and butter. And then it goes in the oven to cook for a couple of hours.
Need the butter to be melted.
What's in that, John?
Well, there's butter.
Real butter.
Real butter, and then there was something, and then there's white wine. There's a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of Worcester, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar. So it has a kind of nice tangy smell to it.
And that's the basting sauce for the turkey.
And if I were a barista, I could maybe do a design on top of it.
This brush is a paintbrush. It gets used for the same purpose every time.
It's a natural bristle brush.
And gets washed and then gets put back in the jug to wait for John to find it the next year. He needs it.
Yeah, we use it all year, but it only gets washed.
John's basting.
No shit.
You paint on the, with the brush, you paint on the basting sauce he made, what we made. And he uses his pig roasting gloves for handling hot turkey just like he uses those for handling hot pig. There are a particular kind of glove with big cuffs. Keep things from.
Prefer them without the big cuffs.
Actually, I thought
you can't buy them.
He said he'd prefer them without the big cuffs, but you can't buy them. They're a soft leather and cotton combination, I think. They're not plastic, not rubber, not. Anyway, so here goes protective foil. Keep tender parts or close parts or small parts from burning while the whole turkey cooks.
Yeah, this is brown.
Yeah, it's too brown, so you gotta cover that one up.
Okay, we've got a lot of juice in the back, so I'm going to try to tilt it and pour that into the pan.
Yeah, this is going to be a kind of delicate return to the oven because it's shifted around as it's cooked, and it almost got stuck coming out. This is a tall turkey, and it's 20 pounds, or 19.25, I think. And our oven can take up to 24, but it helps if it's not tall.
Insulated gloves.
Now he's putting on the insulated gloves. I think Ian and Lauren provided him with these
And let's hope it goes
for
in.
exactly this purpose.
Watch.
Watch, he says, which means watch out. Did it go in, John?
I think so.
Gonna fit? Tight squeeze, but it's in. There was one time when we dropped the turkey on the floor. Bonk.
And there may be another.
John's loading up the wood in front of the wood stove. He really likes his cart that rolls the wood right in from the woodshed to right in front of the stove, and then we unload it, and then the wood goes in the stove. Very little transportation. The wood is this year's cut by Ronnie Smith Jr. It's huge, hulking pieces of oak, probably intended for an outdoor furnace, but because we can load our stove from the end, we can take big long pieces. The question is, how heavy can we take those pieces? So getting the wood stacked up. Have to stack it so it's not touching the stove and a few inches away from it. Well, not too high so it won't get hot in front from the door. And then John wheels his cart out, and Catherine sweeps up the debris 3 or 4 times a day, actually. This needs doing. Every time. It's very chippy wood. But that's how we're heating the house, and it does just fine. Recording. Sharpening the bone handle knife.
Which goes with the bone handle fork.
It came from
Mother and Daddy. I don't know where they got it.
So Johnny and Lib, carving knives, Johnny and Lib's turkey cooking pan, Johnny and Lib's.
Here's an old small French chef's knife with a broken tip that I broke off at some point years ago.
Again from Johnny and Lib, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we couldn't do most of our festive meals without.
And here's the new knife from John and Catherine.
Our festive meals are full of memories, and using the pots and pans and dishes and knives of Lib and Johnny.
And here's our drawer full of knives of every. And
Yep.
here is our favorite knife.
John's favorite knife, and that one
This
Johnny got, hi boy, Johnny got at the war surplus. That's a bread cutting knife.
No, actually, it's a frozen food cutting knife.
Oh, okay.
It was made right after the Second World War to cut the new frozen foods that were to be available. But it's best used as a bread knife or a tomato knife or an onion knife.
Good ideas. And for the new frozen food, when frozen food was a new thing.
Yep.
This I wanted to add. Ian and Lauren, I think, gave us the good oven mitts for
Yep, I think they did.
turkey
And this as
roasting.
well.
So that's in use, and John's meat thermometer. Couldn't do Thanksgiving without these things. John's checking with the meat thermometer. We think the turkey is done. What you think?
It's good.
One perfect.
So you want to pick it up and put it on that platter.
Yes.
And that way, I'm going to let the pan cool off for a bit.
Turkey drippings go in the freezer to chill, and then they go get made into gravy. Meanwhile, pies and whipped cream and 2 cranberry sauces are waiting on the table.
Catherine, I can't find my drawer.
Just a second. Got to have lemons and limes, and sometimes I forget until the last minute, not this year.
Is there a particular method to doing this lemon lime thing?
No, you just cut it in quarters and fill up a bowl.
Well, that's a method, doing it in quarters as opposed to slices.
You quarter it, put it in a pretty bowl, put it on the table. Preferably 2 bowls, one at each end of the table, so that everybody has plenty nearby.
How many bowls you need?
Well, 2 small bowls, one at each end of the table. 2 small bowls. And I'm going to, this year, and I'm using, you know, traditional dishes, whatever we've got, and a little bowl from the Tucumjara Indians that we bought out in Arizona. That's not quite the right word, but it's handmade bowls, wooden pottery, some of them. And that's my bowl this year. Tucumjara something?
Was that, and we bought it at the Arizona State Museum?
Yes. And I had them shipped home very carefully.
Where is one of those bowls?
On the table, waiting for the lemons and limes. It's a small one. We got some big ones and small ones. This is a small one for these. I hear them. Ian and Lauren coming in. You want to get Ian and Lauren coming in?
Hey.
Hey. Trying to get the sound in. Welcome.
What's that?
Welcome.
I think Lauren's remarking and stuff out there.
Is doing what?
As usual.
Oh, look at the pretty turkey.
Yeah, look at all the goodies.
Yeah.
Ian and Lauren always come in laden with baskets.
Yeah.
I applaud respectfully at the pie ceremony.
Oh,
Am I being filmed?
oh
You
yeah.
are.
I'm ready for Hollywood.
We decided to get the Thanksgiving routine on camera this time.
Good, excellent. What a terrific idea.
And John is doing such great editing. You will soon see a very great Thanksgiving video.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I went to the farm website, I think day before yesterday, and saw again how many more videos there were and all.
I've got 2 from the trip that have
Yesterday
not
for
been
you.
put up online, which you can look at if you want to see.
Things to see.
Yes.
Look at the beautiful table, first of all.
We're going to go run up and see videos in the spare time.
So what catches your eye on the table?
Wow, those coasters are gorgeous underneath those wine glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, those great pictures.
Yeah. And the leaves.
Yeah, my
Of course.
decoration is what's lying around on the ground.
And the tablecloth is beautiful.
You know, Liv,
This is a nice treatment.
yeah, our table is harsh. She always, John and I were just remembering, she put these big thick covers on the wood part of the table. They were called table covers.
Oh, my mother had those.
And then you
They're
spread your
felted.
cloth.
Yes.
And it
yes.
made a nice, soft
That's
tablecloth.
true.
Tabletop. We don't have that. So I'm working at
We
it.
could make those. You and I could make that.
We could.
We get that really thick felt. It's like this. Wouldn't
Let's
that be
do it.
nice?
Yeah, so we don't have these hard edges. But in your honor, Lauren, I ironed the table.
Did you? I didn't know that.
I did it on the table.
Oh, true. I do too.
Lauren always irons.
I know
her
she
tables.
does.
I
know she
do
does.
love
I'm
the.
very aware of it.
I do love the hot iron. And I'm loving these paintings. I'm seeing you've Elodie Geikus paintings all over. They're amazing.
And when
This one is
put
such
in
a.
some new
This one is a
lights,
absolutely happy painting. I
It's
think.
gorgeous.
some detail we hadn't seen before. Like she's got these flowers that look like they're just in the shape. They're in a cloud shadow.
Wow.
And
Those
there's-
black-eyed Susans look three-dimensional.
And we have a picture with her holding the picture right in front of the scene up there.
Oh, John, I've seen that. That is so cool.
Well, and you know.
Isn't this
so,
pink or
of course,
coral
what I
color?
wanted to do, I went to the website the
How
other day,
exciting.
just run around to every potential place there was.
We're gonna look at the turkey. Tom's been roasted, I see.
Go there and move on, but get to check in on it.
Catherine's wings got snipped again.
Yeah, she noticed that. But it took her a while to catch that.
I was reminded how much time is going into that. On this thing.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. It's great
Well-
to be here.
Well, it's great to have you all, and happy Thanksgiving to you.
Brought our green bean casserole. We're trying to do the roasted vegetable thing. I see Liv's recipe cards protected.
Yeah. I think that's the maybe the dressing. I'm not sure what's.
Scan that, put that on. Scan that. That could be the graphic for the recipe on paprika.
It could be. What you said the screen. Oh,
Start it roasted. Start it roasted vegetable.
Hello. Welcome to my kitchen.
Marsh, we are doing new recipe this
We're
year.
adding a new recipe. It's roasted vegetables. I have colored carrots, I have turnips, I have a bulb of garlic, and I have 2 red onions. And it has a little bit of olive oil and thyme and rosemary. Rosemary from the garden here.
Yeah.
They roast for an hour. I'm going to fluff them a few times. And the dressing is a maple Dijon caper lemon vinaigrette.
Wowie.
We're hoping for the best. Had good reviews on Epicurious.
Well, this is good. I checked to make sure you brought the green bean casserole. Didn't forget the green bean casserole. She says, no, you got that.
Well, doesn't it take about an hour?
The finishing touches. Ian is observing John and tasting John's slicing the turkey, carving the turkey. Lauren is dressing the roasted vegetables and occasionally tasting a little turkey.
And where can I put
Anywhere you want.
anywhere I want? Can I use that hot pad?
Yep. Ian, can you give her the hot pad?
You put the hot pad over.
It's right here on the table.
That's perfect. Give us a little bit more room.
And I'll put this dressing down at this end.
Wow.
You could probably reach that dressing, that smaller one, and put it somewhere on the table.
You need a hot ladder or something.
No, that's the bigger one, I think. See if you got the smaller one.
Okay.
There you go. It's cold now. I mean, it's not hot. I don't mean it's cold, but it's not hot. Lauren, can you take the plate off the gravy?
Yep.
Thank you. Now,
Ta-da!
there she is. Turkey 2016.
With cranberries waiting patiently on the table.
Thank you, everybody. I'm
Good job.
Hey,
thanks
see the purple
for the
onion.
turkey people.
Yeah,
that's
we have
good.
a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah.
Turkey cookers, turkey eaters, green bean makers, dressing makers, everybody. Couldn't do it without any of you.
Beautiful meal.
John looks satisfied.
It makes up for not having mashed potatoes. Let me just say that.
Could I have some lemon? Mm-hmm. Or lime? Have some.
That's how Mom used to.
This is the little bowl that.
I gotta add to the video.
Vegetables.